From the Wise Center for the Performing Arts on the campus of Bucknell University, the Susquehanna Valley Chorale and Orchestra present the premiere of Alzheimer's Stories, music by Robert S. Cohen and lyrics by Herschel Garfien. In a performance of A Monument to Memory, William Payn, music director and conductor.
It has to have been 4 or 5 years since it's just the inception, the thought, and it came from a chorus member who gave an anonymous gift, and this person has requested to remain anonymous, and said that the only stipulation for this gift was that they wanted to commission, to have this be the seed money to commission a work about Alzheimer's, because family members of that chorister had been victims of that disease. So that's where it started. And I had several meetings with board members with the Susquehanna Valley Chorale, and so it just evolved. Another board member had been to a conference and brought me some recordings and some octavos of Bob's, and I listened to them, and I was immediately taken. And then I went online and read about him, and I just thought, yeah, I really like what this man is about. I liked his philosophy. He's worked both in the classical genre as well as in theater. And that was what I was thinking. You know, I wanted to incorporate both elements and kind of put them together. And then I heard a work that he wrote that did that. And I was immediately taken by it and thought, this has got to be the guy. Between the two of them and then putting that score together, and the way Jean Hormel, our president, and I went to New Jersey, met them in Bob's home, and just had a great conversation about the whole thing. And over lunch, we talked about the idea of setting up a website where people could, in fact, put their stories into the mix. And so that was Herschel's inspiration. And we wouldn't have been able to do that 10 years ago or 15 years ago, because it's just the internet is so wonderful, and we were able to just get all of these stories from so many different people, and they could type them anonymously if they wanted to. When we do Messiah or we do Haydn or Mozart, there are 100 recordings of the work out there that they can listen to and get some sense of what this piece is all about. We did the Bach B minor, as you know, last spring, and I had them listening to various recordings, so they got a sense of the music. Here, it is a challenge for the singers because they have to trust what I'm giving them as far as vocal and interpretive suggestions, and they don't even know. They've heard it with piano accompaniment. They haven't heard the instrumental accompaniment, which is so incredible, the way he's written it. It's just so fabulous. I was totally taken when I saw the score for the first time. That's when I was emotionally taken by the piece. I mean, it just really threw me. I was speechless. I called Bob and I said, I can't even talk. But now, with the responsibility of getting it into the singers and actually getting it learned, I think that will come again for me in performance.